One day, Mr. Paul Danino left his house to purposely be late for his stream. Today was a big day for Paul, so he couldn't be too late. He ran back home as fast as he could, as this stream was a special stream. It was a highly anticipated sleeping stream. However, this was not like his usual sleeping streams, no. Not only did Paul get an irregular 10K viewers, but Paul slept, and he slept, and he slept, sleeping for long enough to be his longest stream yet. Unfortunately, something eventually woke Paul. Not the donations. He didn't receive any this time. But at the 26-hour mark, Paul had an episode and entered into a state of unconsciousness. The stream and channel were shut down, marking the end of the Ice Poseidon show. But Paul awoke once more. Although, this time, something was different.
How did I end up here?
This world felt familiar, but unusual at the same time. Children continued to watch Paul as they once did. In fact, they were the only ones who watched Paul.
Hey guys, welcome back to another stream, and here we are in my house, fucking, or not, I don't even know where we are, to be honest. Fucking, this doesn't look like my house. Or does it?
This world was no longer just a stream. It became a place of education, a place of fun, and most importantly, a place of happiness. Paul was truly in a better place. This was the streamer house he dreamed of for so long. But there were no more streams, infinite Paul Daninos, and more young and petite kids than he could ever imagine. Paul was in heaven.
Ah, yes. It feels good to be this successful.
Unfortunately, this was not reality. Paul had suffered from severe brain damage, currently spending his days being monitored in an asylum. The only one who came to visit Paul was scoffed Steve Jobs. The stream snipers couldn't benefit from a dead streamer, and it was too hard for the others to see their lovable autistic friend in this state. SSJ was only in it for the money, and as soon as the shekel jar was empty, he had poor Paul euthanized. As time passed, his loved ones were able to cope with the loss of Paul. Voldesad was able to live a happy life. No more evictions, no more uninvited guests. He could finally work on his amiibo collection in peace. Mexican Andy was able to use excess skin from Paul's corpse to help cover up his acne. He was never called Mexican Andy ever again. He was called much worse though. Asian Andy transcended life, in an attempt to find the alternate reality where the Ice Poseidon legacy lives on. Sitting Andy celebrated his 60th birthday. He got some new glasses or something. He continues to sit in honor of Paul, but also because of his weak knees. Happy birthday, Andy. Burger Andy was able to find success, although no one knows how. Rumor has it, he began to eat the leftover stream snipers and was rebranded as Cannibal Andy. With Paul gone, Salmondo had no one to talk to. It was discovered that the reason he talks so much is because his tongue was infected and he needed to generate enough saliva to fight off the infection. With no one to talk to, he died. The other leeches faded away into irrelevancy, where they belong. Jacob probably got a new job. Cornbread finally got the couch. Kyle was finally able to say no. Victor was unable to get any work. Film degree, by the way. At least the hate threads stopped. Adrian Chen published his hit piece, and it became one of the best pieces of journalistic literature of all time. Michael and Enzo Danino took scoffed Steve Jobs to court for wrongful euthanasia. The court came to a unanimous decision. And SSJ won the case by claiming he should have done it before Paul went insane. Thus concludes the Ice Poseidon saga. See X in the chat, boys.